Well, hi there everyone and welcome to the channel. My name's Kareth. Thanks for joining me today. I apologize for my voice. I'm still recovering from that cold. But anyway, today I'm going to be doing a recipe for some blueberry scones with a lemon blueberry icing. These are delicious. I'm going to show you how to make these using my scones mix. They're really good with any kind of fruit. I made these with strawberries in a previous video, and I'll link to that below. That video will show you how to put together the scones mix. What I'm doing is I've just got some blueberries that I've put into a pint-sized jar that are going to go into the scones themselves, and then I put some extra blueberries into a blender cup. And I'm putting about the same amount of sugar in that cup, and then I'm going to blend that together to make some blueberry sugar. And that blueberry sugar is going to get sprinkled on top of the icing. It's just such a nice touch, and I love the purple color. All right, to those blueberries that I put in that half-pint jar, I am adding some nice hot water there. They need to completely refresh before you put them into the scones. Now I've got a good sized bowl here, and I will put up the ingredients on the screen that you're going to need in order to make the scones mix. I'll include the full recipe in the description box below. So this scones mix that I keep on my countertop, I usually actually make a quadruple batch whenever I put it together, and I just keep it. That way I can make scones 4 different times before I have to make that mix again. But anyway, into the bowl, I'm going to put about 2 cups plus a couple tablespoons of the mix, and this is going to make 8 scones. Now, since I'm using lemon in my icing or in the glaze, you can also add some lemon zest to the scones mix itself. So if you have a fresh lemon, and I totally recommend this, zest that lemon. Add about half of the zest to the scones mix, and then reserve half of the zest and put it into your glaze. It's really good. But don't worry if you don't have it, it's still good without this. After about 15 or 20 minutes of those blueberries refreshing in that hot water, they will be completely nice and juicy again. And if you squeeze them, you should have a completely soft fruit, and they'll have the texture of kind of like a blueberry that was frozen that you have thawed. That's the texture you're looking for. You do not want to put these in a scone until they're completely refreshed, or else they'll just burn in the oven. Now you can empty that whole jar into your scones mix, and depending on how much water you put in there, you might not have to add any more liquid to this. If you do need to add a little bit more water, you can. I added a little bit of extra water, but then I had to add a little bit of extra mix because it was a bit too wet. So you're looking for the consistency of a biscuit dough, something that you could cut into slices. So if it's a little too wet and sticky, just add some more scones mix. If it's too dry, just add a little more water. So what I did was I put some parchment paper onto a baking sheet, and I just patted that dough out into a circle because I'm going to make these into triangles. You can make scones into any shape you like. If you prefer rectangles or squares, you can do that as well. I just find that this is pretty easy. And I've got my dough scraper there, and I'm just cutting these into triangles and kind of wiping the blade in between each cut because, like I said, they were a little bit on the sticky side, but really it doesn't matter. This scone, the mix, it's great whether or not you have it perfect. It just doesn't matter. They all turn out. And I've said this before, and it's so true. I'm not being falsely humble. I'm not much of a baker, y'all. I'm just willing to experiment, to try things and to fail and to tell you about it, and then, make adjustments and make things better. And I'm telling you what, this scones mix, this is a winner of a recipe. So I put those scones in the oven. They only bake for like 10 minutes, and I'm going to make the glaze or the icing. So if you do have that fresh lemon and you have zested that lemon and you've reserved half of the zest for the icing, you can go ahead and put that zest into the glaze. So I've got another bowl here with some powdered sugar, And if you have a fresh lemon, then use the juice from the lemon. I've made this a couple of times. One time I had a fresh lemon, one time I didn't. So it doesn't matter. You can use lemon juice. If you don't have a fresh lemon, it's good as well. And this is what the scones look like when they come out of the oven. They rise really nicely in the oven, and they just turn this gorgeous purple color. So you can take those beauties, put them onto a cooling rack, set that over a baking sheet lined with parchment paper, and then apply the glaze. Now I've opted to put on the glaze just like it is. That way it stays white, and then you can sprinkle the blueberry sugar on the top. There is another way to do it, and I'll show you some pictures of that in just a minute. But what you could do is you could put a couple tablespoons of that blueberry sugar into the glaze itself. And if you do that and mix it up, it turns a bright magenta color. It's gorgeous, but it's just a little more bold, okay, in color. If you do it this way, it's a little bit more subtle. The color, it will come through. If you can see when that blueberry sugar hits that wet icing, that kind of pinky purple color will shine through. But this overall is just a more subtle look. Both ways taste good. They actually taste the same. So it's just totally up to you what you want to do as far as how these look. But I love the way it looks like this. I think it's gorgeous. And even more importantly, these taste amazing. First of all, the blueberry flavor, it just shines through. And I probably put somewhere around like 3/4 of a cup of blueberries in this mix, and that amount is up to you. You could cut that to half a cup. I've made it with a lot of blueberries. I've made it with just half a cup. Both ways is fantastic. The scone mix itself is wonderful. These are going to be very tender. The crumb is very tender, and they're not overly sweet. There's a little bit of sweetness, but it's not overly sweet. It's very much like a biscuit texture and just a little bit sweeter of a biscuit. So I wanted to cut into here and show you what the inside looked like. And it's just this gorgeous deep purple color. The blueberries are fantastic. So it's great with strawberries. It's great with blueberries. You could use blackberries, raspberries. You could do this with peaches. You could do these with apples, the Granny Smith apples with some cinnamon in here. The possibilities are endless with this scones mix. The mix, I'm telling you, y'all, this is where it's at. So here are some pictures of that bright magenta icing. And like I said, it tastes the same. It's just a matter of preference. However you want to do it, you do it. Well, all right, guys, thank y'all so much for watching. I appreciate you. And if you don't mind, please hit the like button and leave me a comment below. Even if it's just a smiley face, that really helps my channel. I hope you have a wonderful day. God bless you, and until next time, y'all take care and keep thriving.